everybody, it's me again. I'm back with another mock. This one is the third and final battle of Dathomir. But before we get started, I'm going to recap all the battles that have happened on this planet so far. Okay, so in the first battle, the clones were doing a rescue mission to save Commander Gree and a few other clone troopers that had been captured by the droids in a droid prison base on this planet. Once they had successfully retrieved them and destroyed the base, the remaining surviving clones went back to a mountain to see if they could contact the Republic gunships and the starships waiting for them to pick them up. However, before they could, the Separatists sent in a fleet of ships to stop the Republic ships from reaching them, and so the Republic ships were too busy fighting them to send out any troops. However, Rex managed to arrive, as well as Mace Windu, to help the troops, and because of their help, these clones survived. However, the remaining survivors were very few, and they just narrowly managed to escape Grievous and his droid army, and ran to this Moc right here, which is an abandoned rebel base that was destroyed years ago when the droids first claimed Dathomir as their planet. So this is where the battle begins, but that's not all. Because the droid army has sent everything they have to kill the remaining clones so that they don't spread any information that they have learned in the prison base. And they also are using up the remaining army on this planet. So if they lose this battle, there will be time for the Republic to gain control of this planet and the Separatists will lose it. In order to try to stop this, the Separatists have hired all the bounty hunters that they could find, including Cad Bane and a bounty hunter that looks similar to Boba Fett. They have also brought along with them Grievous and Count Dooku. Okay, so this is the battle. It is, there's 4 gray platforms, and then we've got 15 green platforms, all spaced out nicely. So there's kind of 3 parts to this: the clone army, the droid army, and then the abandoned city part, which looks chaotic, as you can tell. So I'm going to actually do the city part first. We're going to do the middle, because I want to show you all the cool scenes that I made. Okay, so this part of the base was made by me and my cousin Charlie, and I just finished this part today. So pretty much, this building right here, 3 stories, is the least broken building that I have. So the clones have used it as like their spot, their main camp. And they realized that since it was the least broken, they actually have a hologram that actually worked. And so right now you can see them contacting, and it's because of this that these guys were able to arrive here as reinforcements. Yeah, so as you can see, that's the top layer. And then we have the bottom layer, which is some troopers, some beds that they made, and then a ladder. And then there's another ladder down here, and there's a table, there's some controls, there's a gun rack, and a little further back over in that corner, you probably can't see it right now, there is some helmet racks, actually, because it used to be a base for rebels. Okay, so that's about that building. Then over here is an old rebel tower that used to be there, which is, of course, destroyed, and we got some clone troopers just around it going out to battle. Yeah. Then to the right of the building, we got some troopers over here trying to stay undercover so that nobody sees them. But this guy sees that lady bounty hunter over there, which is really bad, because if you can see, this building, roof's rotted in. These troopers were just hiding out, and then all of a sudden, boom! That lady destroyed the wall. Hold on, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if this is a better view. Watch. This. She completely blew up the wall with her bomb, and all of a sudden, an assassin is on the roof, and he's shooting through it. So we got, like, a double threat, and these guys are like, what the heck? And they're trying to shoot back, but alas, I'm pretty sure they would lose. It was a surprise attack for them. Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna move over here in front of that building. We got troopers like, oh crap, as you're looking at the droid army. We'll go over that later. And then we got a completely demolished building. This was done with my cousin Charlie, like completely demolished. The whole thing's like gone. These pirate and another assassin droid are headed for these troops right there. And then we got one of these things that are like, I got this from Jabba's set, as you notice. But I don't know what they're called, but it grew here after the rebels left. As you can see, it like destroyed a building. It like grew inside a building. But the cool part is that there's a Mandalorian and he just dropped this clone trooper into its jaw. So this guy's falling to his doom inside the pit. That guy's like, suck on this, because he's a jetpack. And so yeah. Then over here we got like Cad Bane running towards Rex, Fearless, and a few of his troopers. And then there's also some men here behind this slab of like building they're using as cover, because they want to make sure that this base is safe. And then we have Plo Koon right there, who's running out of the building. And we have a window, if you can see that window kind of broken right there. I was gonna put someone flying out of it, but because this was like the main base, I'll just put it as a broken window. Okay, then there's a whole Vulture droid that crashed here. As you can see, it tore off that part of the other building, and it crash landed and it's like destroyed, and that's like the dirt underneath it. And then we got this dude who, as you can tell, loves his guns. He's got a third one on his back, and he's firing at the cover that I showed you earlier. There's this nice fountain, actually, in the middle, made by Charlie. We didn't want to destroy it because it looks so nice. Yeah. And then let me move to the other side, because that's pretty much all on that side. We have, of course, the AAT, Armored Assault Tank, and we got Mace Windu jumping up trying to stop it before it can do any real damage. And then we got, over here, we got these two assassin droids trying to take out these two clones, including the leader of the Horn Company, right there. But the cool part about this part, it's an abandoned house, is that, watch this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but watch. We put in a Lego light to add for the fire effect. I'm sorry, I can't really get a good view. See, if you can kind of see it like that through the building. So it looks like there's actually like a fiery light coming through there. Yeah. Okay, and then in this big building, which is completely destroyed, as you can see, 2 stories, but completely destroyed, has a control panel that's been destroyed. That's a hole in it. There's troopers. This is where the people would have originally came from, because it's a staircase. But we're gonna go underneath first. Okay, it's super dark down here, but if you can tell, there's a trooper there, and then you look down. There's some chairs, and really, really faintly, you can see there's a hologram thing starting there, and it's just a big hologram that doesn't work, and it would be for like meetings and stuff. And then the front of this of the bottom portion is this, and there used to be 2 sliding doors there, but it's been destroyed. So it's like that. Let's see if I can show you the hologram thing like this. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Maybe I'll get a flashlight and show it to you. I don't have one, so I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here to the second floor. This scene's awesome. So I'm gonna go there. So this clone right here just shot that bounty hunter who came in the second slave one ever made, I believe. And he's like, yes, eat it. This pirate dude up top, he's like holding up a clone on a stick to like show that like, yay, we're awesome. But back to this guy. This guy like, sweet, I just killed a man. Uh-oh, a Mandalorian just shot up with his jetpack and has his gun aimed for him. He's dead. And then the dude who looks like Boba Fett wouldn't be Boba Fett, because Boba Fett would not be this old during this time period. He would be still kind of a kid. He has a gun, and he just jumped up with his jetpack, and he shot this clone out the window. I really like that part. He's like falling out. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's about it for that building. I already showed you that one. Now this building, this scene isn't really that detailed. It's just pretty much old like commander building, like the commander's beds, and then we got a table. And then these guys are using like the roof pieces that have fallen in to like as cover to protect themselves from a pirate and Lando Calrissian. I'm using him as a bounty hunter. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, okay? Yeah, okay. And so to fire in the base. He looks like a bounty hunter actually. And then we have the alleyway scene, which I wanted to make so bad. These clones are like, damn it, we're at the end of an alley. Aw, man, sucks. And then these guys, an assassin droid and a Mandalorian with an awesome gun. Oh, no, 2 assassin droids are like, sayonara, suckers, you're dead. These guys are like, aw, man. Then for the final building in this whole part of the abandoned city, we have this whole place with a hole in the roof. And these guys, the 2 clones in there, like, what? And then all of a sudden, what is that? Oh my gosh, it's a Mandalorian on a rope jumping down and shooting at them with his gun. And then further down, you probably can't really see it from here, there's an assassin droid This is the door, and as you can see, there's an assassin droid who's also firing in too. But I really wanted to make this scene too, where there's a guy who broke through the roof and is climbing down a rope to attack them. So that's pretty cool. So those are pretty much the building scenes, and now we're gonna go over to the armies. So I'm gonna do a droid army first. So right now, all the clones really see, except for the guys over there. All these guys really see is the droid army. They're like, damn it, we're gonna die. Because the droid army, I put all my droids pretty much that I have on this base. There's droid dekas, battle droids, super battle droids. We got rare pack droids. We got elite droids. We got everything. We got hailfire droid, spider droid. The AAT leads it. We got some droids on speeders over here, and we've got a few squadrons of droids. We got Grievous and his Magna Guards, and we've got Count Dooku on his speeder heading towards them because they really need to just kill all these clones because they know information that they overheard when they were in the prison base. Yeah. Oh, and then so this is pretty much the droid part of the army. Pretty much just an army coming in to take them out. The bounty hunters asked to come a little earlier so they could have their own time hunting down the guys, and then the droid army could come. So now they're just arriving, and I forgot to show you this earlier, but we got Gree. Gree's actually right there. So we got both commanders, Rex, who joined in the second battle, and Gree, who's been in this whole thing from all 3 battles. He was captured in the first battle. He was the leader of the battle in the second, and now he's here in the third battle. So yeah, so we got the droid army, and then we got this. And now for the final part, we got the clone army. Because these guys contacted them so early on, these guys were able to bring in one of these ships, Venator class Republic attack cruiser or something like that, and it landed here and it dropped off a ton of troops. We got a bunch more Jedi to help with Mace Windu and Plo Koon over there. There's Plo Koon and Mace Windu over by the AAT. We have Anakin, Obi-Wan, Ki-Adi Mundi. I always forget this guy's name. I don't know. And then we got Barra Sophie, Ahsoka, and Shakti right there. So we got 7 Jedi coming in to help. And then we got all these troops. We got ARC troopers, we got ARF troopers, we got bomb squad troopers, we got commanders of Horn Company, and then we got the regular troopers. This whole entire army, including 2, I believe they're AT-RTs. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Believe they're AT-RTs with gunners and everything. And then we got these mini walkers. We got 3 of them all around the army, as well as speeders with the new clones from Episode 2 in those battle packs. We got 3 speeders too. They're all being led. This whole thing's being led by Wolf and Cody. Cody is there, and Wolf has 2 of his guards at his sides. And they're coming in, and the clones are like, well, the clones that see them are like, sweet man, we're gonna win. So pretty much that's the whole entire mock. I know it looks chaos, pieces just thrown everywhere, but I kind of like the look of it. So yeah, this is the final battle, and the outcome of it is that the clones win just because these guys. They win. They managed to defeat the army 9 Jedi versus 2 Sith. The Sith retreat, obviously, and then the droid army just like, boosh. The clones have been here for longer. They kind of know this base because they've been here for a few days. They're camping out, and they're just waiting for somebody to come. And so they know this place, so they know where to hide. And they eventually kill all the droids, and then they get rescued by this ship. They all pile in here, and then they take them home. So this is pretty much it, and then this planet goes back into Republic control. So yeah, this concludes the 3 battles on, oh my god, I forget the planet's name again, but whatever. This concludes the 3 battles, and so I hope you enjoyed this battle trilogy series thing. Yeah, please subscribe. Bye.